positive synergy. I have been doubted through life, been there and done it with trifling people who told me my style would not work. I told them they wrong, been struggling too long. This song is for you, I'm proving you wrong. Get out my way, get out my way, get out my way, get out my way. I'm a genuine person. Like if I love you, I love you. If I don't mess with you, I don't mess with you. It's as simple as that.
Give me you. Everything else can wait. Give me you. I hope I'm not too late. Lord, give me you. Lord, give me you. Lord, give me you. Lord, give me you. Give me you. Everything else can wait. Lord, give me you. I hope I'm not too late. Lord, give me you. Lord, give me you. Lord, give me you. Lord, give me you. 'Cause it's me, oh Lord. I'm on my knees, crying out to you. It's me, oh Lord. I'm on my knees, so give me you. Give me you. Come on, say, give me you. Give me you. Everything else can wait.
Everything else can wait.
Give me you.
Give me you.
I hope I'm not too late.
I hope I'm not too late.
Lord, give me you.
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 Come on, sing it again. Say, give me you.
Give me you.
Everything else can wait.
Everything else can wait.
Give me you.
Give me you.
I hope I'm not too late.
Hope I'm not too late.
Lord, give me you.
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 Say, give me you.
Give me you.
Everything else can wait.
Everything else can wait.
Give me you.
Give me you.
I hope I'm not too late.
Hope I'm not too late.
I hope I'm not too late.
Hope I'm not too late. Hope I'm not too late. Hope I'm not too late. Hope I'm not too late. Lord, give me you. 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 It's me, oh Lord. I'm on my knees, crying out to you. It's me, oh Lord. I'm on my knees. So give me you. Give me you. It's me, oh Lord. I'm on my knees, crying out to you. It's me, oh Lord. I'm on my knees. Give me you. Give me you. Give me you.
Everything else must wait.
Give me you. I just hope I'm not too late. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Atmos in the Morning. I want to thank everybody for being here. Man, y'all done cat up in here early this morning. I appreciate that. Let me see who up in here. Here's Wifey. Hey, Wifey, how you doing? How you doing? Indigo, how you doing, Queen? What's going on? Rocking with the Truth, how you doing? You always here? I know you're probably working in the bushes. Thank you for being here. Let me see who else up in here. 100, the GOAT. What's going on, sis? How you doing? Karen A, how you doing, Queen? Thanks for coming in this morning. Miss Jennifer, thank you so much for coming in. This 504 girls in the building. Good morning. Mom Life Love. Hey, sis, how you doing? Good morning. Natty Boo, how are you? Let me see. Who else that came up here? Tasha, what's going on? Good morning, sis. Sharice, what's up? What's up? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. All right, y'all. So listen, thank you, everybody. West Coast Bellis, I saw you. There you go. How you doing, sister? Flawless, what's going on, niece? How you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. All right, y'all. So, welcome to Atmos in the Morning. As y'all know on this show, we talk about real life stuff that is happening every day, things that are going to affect you, your wallet, your pocketbook, your neighborhood. And then, of course, we sprinkle in just a little bit of entertainment just so you can, just know what's going on and you can actually see that I can't make this stuff up. Okay? So, to start this show off, as everybody knows, the R. Kelly trial starts today. It starts today. And there are going to be a lot of truths are going to be exposed today. A lot of the speculation, a lot of the conspiracy theories, a lot of the, well, I think this, or I feel this, or I thought that, or I think this. Those things will be eliminated today, as today is going to start his trial, where he will be faced with his accusers. And his accusers will be able to look at him and say, hey, it is time for you to face the music for what you are alleged to have done or what you have done. The truth will come out. Last night, I did a tribute to the families because, as y'all know, I am a part of this family called OCOV, One Color, One Voice, where we are a pocket of people who actually, because everything starts with an allegation. Everything starts with, hey, this happened to me. Everything. And so in order for you to learn the truth, there has to be people that come forth to tell the truth or give you evidence that could lead to the truth of something that happened to you or happened to someone else. And you have to investigate those allegations. You have to investigate what you've heard or what you've seen, or, especially what you've seen and what you've heard, which, there are a lot of evidence on things like that. So you investigate those things and you bring them before a jury and you put it out there. And if they indict you, then that is something that, you can be charged with. And that is the case with this R. Kelly thing. So my personal views stands on the side of the victims in this situation. You have a lot of people out here on YouTube who believe that R. Kelly did absolutely nothing wrong. Over 30 years of allegations and in videotapes, evidence, and text messages, and recorded conversations, and witness statements from people that were actually there, and people actually getting on a stand under a sworn testimony that stated that they see him and they know that it's him in a situation with a minor. There are people that are online that feel like this man has not done anything wrong. And you know what? They're entitled to how they feel. I just feel, and I have seen, and I have researched enough to know that he is not 100% innocent in all of the things that he is alleged to have done. And so I felt like it was important because around me, I just see all these videos from these supporters saying free R. Kelly, and all this kind of stuff, and bashing the victim, bashing the alleged accusers. And so I said it's only right, since I stand on the side of defending these families, that I wanted to put out and do a prayer for that family. And I wanted to kind of share just a little bit of that video with you all that we did last night. And so let me pull this up to share with you all. Give me one moment here. Boom, 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 boom. All right, let me see.
Why you look so sad? Tears are in your eyes. Come on and come to me now. But don't be ashamed to cry. Let me see you through. 'Cause I've seen the dark side too. When the night falls on you.
Queen Newton, how you doing? Johnny D, what's good? Taking advantage of. We stand by you. You do have a support system out here. You will have a lot of pages that will continue their malicious rhetoric, that will continue to try to destroy your character, that will continue to really make it as if your cries for help don't matter. Well, they matter to me, and they matter to a whole bunch of people that's in this chat right now that are letting you know that they got your back and they love you. And you will definitely be in my prayers. That's right, Keller. Tomorrow's the beginning of the end. Yeah, if we could hit the like buttons, I would like everybody. So I just wanted y'all to see that they do have supporters out here. I do not believe that they are, as the other side has called them, a bunch of groupie hoes. I do not believe that, that it's amazing. The people that don't follow this case, if you knew the buildup, if you knew the way that these families have been portrayed, the way that these families have been ridiculed, the way that people's personal information, addresses have been posted, cars have been blown up, houses attempted to be set on fire. It would blow your mind of the extent people being bribed to not get on a stand, recorded conversations of these things happening to prevent this man from being able to face his situation. But today, all of those things are going to come to fruition. So, to make a long story short, if you haven't followed the case, you're going to see and hear some things that are going to blow your mind. A lot of people sometimes don't know how to, as a lot of people know, I was once a R. Kelly supporter, more so for his music, because I am a musical artist. And so, you can't be into music and not sing R. Kelly music. Like, he's written music for so many artists, Michael Jackson. My goodness, some of everybody has Usher, like all the music that people who sing, he has a part of the music. So it's impossible to sing popular or hit songs without him having his fingerprint somewhere on the music. But as you really sit there and you start to think, okay, well, I love this guy's music, but the allegations against him, if it were someone in my family, would I still feel the same way I do about that person? I can still love somebody's music, but not like what they did or not like what they're alleged to have done. And the one thing that I would caution people who say that all of these people are lying is when there's smoke, there's fire. And so if you would, say a prayer for R. Kelly. If you are a supporter of him, say a prayer for him that he gets help, either way. And also please pray for the victims and their families, because they will need it. Everyone in this situation will need it. There will be some bloggers who are probably going to, I don't want to say commit suicide, but they're going to lose their minds when they see and hear of the evidence that comes out. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy. Okay. So let's move on with the show. Just want to start that off so you all understood exactly what was going on. Now, let's get back to some of these things that are going on with this COVID stuff, y'all. Okay. There's a story here that absolutely blows my mind. And I want you all to see what this is. Give me one moment. Let me share my screen. This here looks like it's a 16-year-old who, let's see here. Let me play this for y'all.
Are you happy with your life? You want me to fix you? Surrender yourself to me. I don't want to suffer. You're already suffering.
What we know is that children account for about 14% of the total cases of COVID. There's been about 4.1 million cases of COVID so far, and a total of about 17,000 hospitalizations, 349 deaths. The Delta variant is highly transmissible. Its transmissibility is about twofold what we saw with the Wuhan original strain, and about 40 to 60% more than the Alpha variant. And we know that children less than 12 years of age are not protected by the vaccine. Right. We must do everything to protect children around us. And we know that children who have underlying medical conditions are vulnerable to significant illness.
No question. I guess just for comparison, though, even as it rises, the risk to children relative to the original variant of COVID-19, is it markedly more dangerous, more deadly, sadly, for children than something like seasonal flu?
Correct. So what we know is that the rates of hospitalization just from the period between October 2020 to April 2021 related to COVID are about threefold greater than the last three flu seasons. And that gives you an idea of the severity.
Okay, so relevant as schools open today in some areas, then next week, and then of course as we get into September, elsewhere around the country, with mitigation, and I'm speaking specifically of masks, and other measures like ventilation. Is it safe, in your view, for children who are largely unvaccinated, of course, under the age of 12, is it safe for them to return to school?
I think there's a lot of factors that we need to weigh in on that, Jim. But, over the last year, children have lost about 50% of their reading skills, 70% of their mathematical skills. Yeah. We've seen a rise in mental health illnesses in children. And we know children thrive in a classroom setting. I think with all of these mitigation measures in place, we can get them safely back to school.
So,
are you happy with your life?
Y'all, we have to make sure that we are, because as last I checked, they still do not have any vaccines for children 12 and under. Okay. And so that is kind of scary when we're sending our kids to schools where COVID is running rapid right now, and they are in close proximities. There are some schools that are not making children wear masks. So if you sit here and think about, if a child catches COVID from a parent and comes to school and they're sitting in the classroom, my kids, not all my kids, I'm not going to say all of them don't go to school. Actually, I don't think, no, some of them may go to school, but the ones I have here, they're not in school right now. They are doing homeschool just because it's too risky. It's too risky. Fantasia, you asked a very good question. I saw that question. It's the admin's question. If the girls don't testify, can the state pick up the charges and still follow through? Well, I think what happens, Fantasia, is we're talking about federal. So if they don't testify, they can get locked up. And so I think that was already put out there the other day. And so that's why some of the witnesses are on their way to New York. But yeah, once it gets to the federal level, that trumps the state, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm wrong, I'll come back and retract what I'm saying right now. But I believe that the feds definitely go above the state, especially in something like this. Even with some statute of limitations, maybe on the state level, there may be some statute of limitations, but federal, those statute of limitations can be extended in some cases, or, not so at all. So, yep. All right. Let me see. Straight Jackson said it. It was Debo said he saw Geronda yesterday. If that's why you're asking. Yeah, so I think they are gonna definitely testify, Fantasia, though. I think everybody who's supposed to will. Okay, straight up. Yeah, you know what's crazy? I heard that he saw Geronda yesterday. My question is, I wonder if he said anything to her. I don't know. But yeah, so getting back to the school thing, y'all. You gotta protect your kids, man. Right now, they don't have no protection. They don't have nothing to shield them from getting this virus. Or so if you think about it, for them not to have a vaccine for children 12 and under, and we're sending our kids out here and they're just being kids. They're just being kids. Tasha, you said you heard they was lined up since 3:50 a.m. this morning. Wow. I was asking for myself about that. I didn't know Debo said that. I didn't see his live. I didn't see his live either, Fantasia. They saying Tim have a press conference right now. Oh, wow. Okay. But yeah, so y'all protect your babies. Protect your babies. Make sure that they understand the importance before, if they do have to go to school, make sure they understand the importance of putting on a mask while they're in class around kids. You just kind of need to prepare them and let them know, like, listen, I know you like playing with your friends and all that kind of stuff, but wear your mask, okay? Because kids are dying over this COVID stuff, and there's no vaccine for y'all. So be careful. Tone! What up, Tone Lagoon? What's up, bro? Yeah. So according to my sister Tarsha, she said that she heard they was lined up since 3:50 a.m. to get into this court case. That is crazy. That's crazy. All right. So another thing, y'all, that I want to go over with y'all. Now, this right here is definitely and I don't think I've ever known of a land where it's so cursed. It's just so many horrible things that happen over in Haiti. This is crazy. So it says here, the Haiti death toll reaches nearly 2,000. Over 1 million people was affected by this earthquake. It says Haiti's death toll from the earthquake over the weekend has reached nearly 2,000 as 1.2 million have been found to be impacted by the natural disaster. The country's civilian agency said on Tuesday that there are 9,900 people injured from the earthquake and 1,941 died, the Associated Press reported. The death toll has jumped by hundreds, even from earlier in the day when it was reported at 1,400 people were dead and more than 6,900 were injured. The death toll rise as search and rescue efforts were halted due to a tropical storm Grace, which hit the city of Les Cayes. UNICEF estimated on Tuesday there have been 1.2 million people in the country impacted by the natural disaster, including 540,000 children. Last night, I saw strong winds and heavy rainfall strike the same area already affected by the earthquake. UNICEF's representatives in Haiti, Bruno Mace, who currently in Les Cayes, said countless Haitian families who have lost everything due to the earthquake are now living literally with their feet in water due to the flooding. Right now, about 500,000 Haitian children have limited or no access to shelter, safe water, health care, and nutrition, May said. Haiti has been devastated by the earthquake, with many losing their homes and unable to access medical treatment due to the overwhelming healthcare system. The country still had yet to recover from an earthquake that happened in 2010 and left hundreds of thousands of citizens dead. Haiti has just it's all. What is it about Haiti? Maybe y'all can help me. Is it not me, or do it just seem like they have so, they have this? It's like it's a cursed land. It's like a cursed land. You know what I'm saying? And it's just crazy. Yeah, prayers for Haiti. You know what I mean? It's just so sad. Hey, yeah, it's like I don't know. It's scary. It's scary. Poo, what's going on? Man, yeah, y'all we gotta pray for these folks, man. But yeah, whenever it's something that's like a real big, drastic, like it's like that land, that area is just like it's like cursed or something. You know what I mean? I hate to say that, but it seems like it's the truth. So y'all pray for them families over in Haiti, man. Pray for them families over in Haiti. Especially if they just got finished getting over something, then they getting hit right on top of that with a tropical storm. It's like, golly. Now, this right here was definitely heart-wrenching because I believe I covered this story the other day with y'all, and it's just kind of like a follow-up of what is going on over in Afghanistan with these folks. Let's see this here.
با شما میبینیم که هنگی فیلای پراکنده شما دور شدی زن و مرد و پیر و جوان و همه اینا رو میبینیم این طفل کودک همه این دروازه دیگه این داخل میدان
Golly.
My name is Hannah, and today I am going to be taking.
Man, can you imagine? Can you imagine, like, going to a country to help the people, and the enemy takes over the land that you are in to help the people of the land? The military of the land says they're not going to fight the enemy that's coming in to take over their land. And you've been fighting for 20 years to help the people, train the military, and get them on their feet. And the president of the country leaves with a helicopter full of cash. So much cash that he had to leave money behind. And you there to help voluntarily, in some cases, to help the people. When I heard them gunshots just ringing out from people trying to escape, people trying to get to a safe haven. People now, and I don't think people really understand. Yes, I know that us that's here in America, we talk about America this, America that, right? And a lot of those things and ways we feel about America is valid. You know what I mean? A lot of drama, a lot of racism, a lot of things that we feel are things that we have personally been through and go through with the police and, politicians and different laws that are passed and rezoning and redistricting and try to jimmy up the elections and all kind of stuff like that. But I can tell you right now, I don't think there's any other country I would rather live in than where I'm at right now. And when you sit and you think about the freedoms that we do have, being able to get up and go work a job or get up and go to whatever restaurant you want to eat whatever you want, to pray whenever you want, to walk the streets freely whenever you want. There's a lot of things that we have here in America that we take for granted. That if you look at some of these other countries, the women are not allowed to walk on the streets. The women are not allowed to walk down the street without their man. So if you don't got no man, then you face the option of either being caught, raped, or killed because you are going against the law of their land, which right now is under the Taliban. So, yes, there are issues here in America. Yes, there is still racism. Yes, we got some bad cops. Yes, yes, yes. But with all that being said, if I had my choice, I would much rather be right where I am. Real talk. Okay? So there was something else I wanted to show y'all here. Let me hear. So it looks like President Biden has extended this mask. Let me see here. Let me share this with y'all. Boom, 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 boom. It looks like Joe Biden is going to extend the mask mandate for travelers until January. The Biden administration will extend the federal mask mandate for all transportation networks until through January 18th. TSA will extend the directives through January 18, 2020. The purposes of the TSA mask mandate is to minimize the spread of COVID-19 on public transportation. A Transportation Security Administration TSA spokesperson told The Hill. TSA informed major U.S. airlines of the extension on Tuesday. The mask mandate for travel on airplanes, in airports, on buses, and on rail systems is currently set to expire on September 13th. It initially went into effect with an expiration date of May 11th, but the agency first extended it in April. President Biden signed an executive order on this on this first full day in office, directing federal agencies to immediately take action to mandate the use of masks on trains, intercity buses, ferries, and airports. The federal rule allows TSA to fine passengers who refuse to wear a mask while traveling. The fine structure will also stay in place through September. It starts at $250 and can rise to $1,500 for repeat offenders. The new threat of Delta variant of the coronavirus led to the Centers for Disease Prevention last month to update federal guidance recommending that vaccinated and unvaccinated people wear their mask indoors in certain areas where there is a substantial rise in COVID-19 infections. The Biden administration has been under pressure from Republicans to end the mask mandate before the current September deadline. Oh my gosh. In July, Senator Rand Paul introduced legislation to repeal the mandate and prohibit the federal government from imposing a mandate when using any conveyance or transportation hub. In June, other Republicans, such as Ted Cruz, he's crazy conservative, introduced a resolution calling for the CDC to lift the public transportation mask mandate. Here's my question. Y'all. Are these people like exempt? Like, do they not realize the times that we are in right now? If I was president, y'all will be wearing masks. Look, if you need to travel, until we know for sure that COVID is 100% gone, y'all gonna wear masks. I don't care who get mad about it. And it's not worth you passing that on to somebody else or somebody passing it on to you. Wear your mask. I don't care how pretty your face is. Wear a mask. So, you hear so many different excuses. It don't match my outfit. Really, though? I don't understand. It seems as though people don't take, especially the folks who don't want to wear a mask and are fighting. It's against my rights to have to wear a mask. Well, it could probably protect your life or somebody else's life. So, yeah. January 18th, I guess they extended the mask moratorium on transportation until then. I don't know. Let me see what some of y'all are saying. At least we do have options. That's true. Just like China, you was only allowed to have one child, and if you got pregnant with the second child, you had to abort it or they kill you. Yeah. That right there, that part. Population control. Crazy. Can you imagine if they instituted something like that here in America? That y'all women was only allowed to have one child? Can you imagine? It'd be chaos in the land. Population control. Now they have laws that change up to 2 children. Oh, that's great. Tasha, they are flowing the people out of population. Just because you have a shot, you still need to mask up. Absolutely. Heck yeah. Get a black mask. It will match. There you go, rocking. I had that matched my bonnets. I was not playing. Fantasia. Y'all silly. All right, y'all. So listen, man. Look, I love y'all. Thank y'all very much for coming in here today. I will be back tomorrow. If some information come out today that we can know, I'm sure it will be getting shared. Good morning, Bev Davis. You're going to probably have to watch the replay, sis. But listen, y'all, I love y'all. I want y'all to have a blessed day. Remember, if you are here right now or you listening to this, you are blessed. Okay? You're here to go through whatever you're about to go through at work, whatever phone calls, whatever. Just know that you are blessed because you are here to go through it. Okay? All right, y'all. I love y'all. I will holler at y'all later. Everybody have a blessed day. Continue to pray for the families. And if you support R. Kelly, pray for R. Kelly too. Okay? God bless y'all. Have a blessed day. Peace.